Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your sun, moon, and rising. Check out your sun, moon, and rising to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. This is not a personal reading. It is a very general reading, so only take what applies and leave what doesn't. The message won't always resonate, but when it does, the message is for you. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aquarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, okay? We have the Ace of Swords showing up here. Okay, so getting back into your power, gaining the power because of something here that's been very clear to you. If you've been confused about something, not knowing which way to go, if there were choices for you to be making, this Ace of Swords is that clarity. It's that victory over something that has been unjust to you. We have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is about learning how to manage things, how to balance things when things are going a little bit haywire, when the rocky waves are coming in. This is about you keeping your composure, right? Gaining the clarity that you need on how to manage certain things. It could be finances. It could be maybe if you're dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, things of this nature. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Seven of Swords just came out. You could have gotten clarity over a situation where someone here was deceiving you, or maybe you were deceiving yourself about a situation. This Hierophant could be a lesson that's being learned. The Hierophant is also an individual here who his life is on track because he has a certain amount of order in his life. Now, what does this mean? That there are rules and regulations we go by because it helps to keep things in order. Okay, yeah, obviously. But it's so things don't go chaotic. That's why we have laws. That's why we have rules and regulations. So things can be kept in check. Now, there are some rules and regulations, of course, that, you know, are not very beneficial for us. But the thing is, it doesn't mean that we need to be rebellious and go all out of order and do whatever we want. There's a need to respect other people. And I feel like, Aquarius, you're coming to the conclusion here that you're realizing that you weren't getting the respect that you needed. Okay? Five of Pentacles, somebody here feeling left out in the cold. Somebody here feeling alone. In the picture here, just give me a second, I just had to focus on my shuffling. The picture over here, we have, it seems like a mother and her child, right? And they look like they're in need, okay? But the thing is, the love is there. She's holding on to her child, and it's almost like the child doesn't care if there is money there. The mother knows that there is a lack of finances, but all she cares about is protecting the child and telling the child that it doesn't matter what happened, I'm still going to be here for you. Oh my goodness, there's a huge amount of sadness coming here. This could be you or whoever you're dealing with, Aquarius, but somebody here is trying their best to get out of a situation. This could be you trying to get out of a situation that there is a lack of finances, a lack of emotion, a lack of feeling secure, a lack of time and energy, whatever it is. But this woman holding her child signifies the strength that she has to pull it together because of another who depends on her. You could have children. This could be a marriage here that has been making you fear something, overthink something, making you feel less than, making you feel ridiculed, humbled, whatever it is. But this situation of humility is helping you to grow and helping you to become a softer person. Now, what does this mean? It doesn't mean that you were not a soft person. And it doesn't mean that being a soft person, you can't be strong in your gentleness. It's understanding that there are certain situations that being hard-headed or being headstrong is not serving us. So you could have been dealing with an individual here who was constantly by the book, by the rules, and it has to be like this. And you're deciding that, no, something here has got to give. It's not working for me. all of these rules and regulations that are being poured upon me is still keeping me stuck. 9 of Swords. It could be a mental prison that you're feeling stuck in. So let's take a look at this Ace of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. So 7s over here signify a spiritual struggle. There's a choice here in love to be made. Something here that you want with the 9 of Cups. Now, why is the 7 of Swords here, though? Is this something secret? Is it that you're confused and within yourself it's kind of sabotaging this Ace of Cups coming in? Why is the 7 of Swords here? He's holding on to the Ace of Swords. He's holding on to the truth, and on the other hand, he's holding on to the 4 of Swords, which is about, it's about rest and rejuvenation, but it's also about contemplation. It's about thinking things through. It's also about taking a break from something here. And then the 2 swords on the floor, 2 of Swords. At a crossroads, a decision to be made here. It could be that you've already made a decision and there is clarity here, which is going to bring peace within you. 4 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So here's that earth sign again, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You might have this in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this is about stability. This is about a willingness to work and create a foundation here. There could be an individual here that is offering you love, that is offering you some kind of emotions, or wants to. Because the 7 of Cups is about confusion, and it's also about making a choice. It's kind of like, oh, here's a choice that's been presented to me. What am I gonna do? I did see the Queen of Swords, your energy. So, or another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, with the 9 of Cups. So it could be something here that you want. I do feel like you're trying to gain stability here. The truth of the matter is that you need to regain, rebuild a foundation, regain your trust in other people. It could be that somebody here is presenting you something, but you don't know if you trust them because of the pain that you've gone through. Now we have a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. I feel like somebody here is either fighting for you. They see you in, if this is you with the 5 of Pentacles, they see you in this. It's almost like somebody here is watching you fight for your own stability, fighting for balance within yourself. I think you have a love interest, Aquarius. What is the Hierophant here? You know, if this is work related, this is about you creating roots within a work environment where people actually see your value, they recognize what you bring to the table, and kind of like fending off the haters. Because the Hierophant can represent, you know, like a large corporation, things of this nature. And we have the 8 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Okay, so you could be communicating here. Maybe you're deciding, hey, I'm gonna leave something here, whatever this Hierophant is, whether it's a company, whether it's a long-term commitment, something here that you've committed 2, 8 of Cups, walking away, Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Wands, and seeing something else, whatever else is out there for you. It could be that the time has come here, or you're deciding that the time has come where I'm going to give my 2 weeks notice, where I'm going to look for something here that's better for me, because I can't keep living in a place that's making me feel like I'm not worth what I'm actually worth. 9 of Swords. We have the Devil, the 5 of Wands, and the Justice. I don't know if this is your thoughts that's keeping you imprisoned. I don't know if it's the negative thoughts with the Devil card here. Something here is keeping you trapped and tied. Could be just a lot of competition. It could be just a lot of fighting. If this is a relationship, it could just be energies of constant bickering. Justice card, we have Libra energy. This is you becoming balanced because you're getting justice for all of this. The Ace of Swords is about you gaining that justice. Holding that sword. The Owl represents wisdom. And in this deck, I don't know if you can see her eyes, but sorry, my hand's shaking. But she's blind. So she doesn't look at the surface. She doesn't see what it is, but her intuition knows. So the Justice card is about a balance of logic and intuition. I don't know who has hurt you, Aquarius, but this is you gaining the victory that you need. Allow yourself to believe in yourself. Allow yourself to gain balance in the midst of the chaos. As hard as it may be, there could be somebody coming in, constantly arguing with you, but you keep that peace within you. Okay? And look forward. Look to the future. There is a better future ahead. If you have that mindset of there's something better for me, I'm gonna go after it. Now, it doesn't mean that you completely, if this is a job situation, I'm gonna leave my job and then something is gonna appear. No, you do the work that you need to do, obviously. You know, you look for work, and when you have something available, you know, you give your 2 weeks notice, everything without burning a bridge. It's unnecessary karma that we don't need to build for ourselves. We have religious factors coming out. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It could be religious. I mean, we have the Hierophant here. This could be walking away, mentally detaching yourself from certain beliefs that you used to have about yourself, about the situation, whatever it is. If this is, I don't know, if it's a work situation and you were always taught, or you yourself told yourself that, you know, I'm going to stick things out, I'm going to stick it through regardless of what it is. That is a very awesome belief to have within you. But we need to realize that if we stuck it out, we did all that we could, and over and over and over, we keep getting the same results. That is a need, and that is a call for us to take a different approach. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We do have the 7 of Swords. All right. Okay, so for some, if you constantly believed that if something is not working out for me, I need to let go of it, that's another belief that's great to have, but at the same time, it's everything in moderation. We really need to have discernment to think things through. Sometimes we think, oh no, I've had enough of this, I'm letting it go, but we're still not picking up on the lessons that we need to learn. Hierophant is about lessons as well, right? we're still not picking up on what it is. So then we get into another situation that is kind of identical, but with different people. And because we still haven't learned something here. You know how, like, I would say years ago, people used to stay in relationships, in marriages, because you had to stick it out, because that's what you had to do. It's a very good belief to have, because sometimes when we stick it out and we wait for a certain amount of time, people do start to change. And then there are people who don't change at all. That's why we have to use our discernment. That's why our beliefs are wonderful to have, because they create this order within us. They create something stable, you know, something that we can hang on to. But at the same time, we need to understand, if we want someone to change, we need to let go of that control issue, because the only way that they're going to change is if we ourselves change. And if we're in this mindset, oh, I don't need to change, then the situation is not going to change. But at the same time, I'm not telling you you have to change, because everything in divine timing, Wheel of Fortune, everything happens for a reason. We might be years and years with a difficult individual thinking that they're the ones that have to change, and in reality, they are the ones that have to change. But then something comes along in which we start to realize, you know what? Forget it. This is not working. Me telling them, or me trying to do everything and put in the work. Let me put in the work in myself. And you change. You start to change little by little. You start to have a little more patience. You start to let go of certain things. And you're like, well, you know, okay. And in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of this devil-like energy person, you're okay. You're in your Zen mode. Oh, you want to start screaming and yelling? All right, yeah, whatever. You do it by yourself. I'm not going to participate. I'm going to choose my battles. And eventually that person will start to realize that they have no one to fight with. So then they're going to realize, I might be the crazy person here. Or they might never realize. And you in the end are like, okay, well, this is not working out for me. Bye. And they will come to the conclusion whether or not they want to let go of you, whether or not that's enough for them to change. And then you decide whether that's something that you want to invest in. Do you get what I'm saying? It's difficult. It's difficult because we expect people to change. And then sometimes we expect ourselves to change, but it takes time, because there are certain things that we need to learn that doesn't come to us instantly. And living in a world of everything instant, it's difficult. That's why we absolutely need to be spiritual individuals. You know, saying, oh, nothing out there exists, or spirituality doesn't exist, or just the body. It's just, no, that doesn't even give us, there is no purpose to life. You know, being connected to spirit, being connected to our higher selves gives us a reason to continue on. All right, I feel like I'm talking too much. You do have true love at the bottom of the deck. So it could be that this person is your true love, but you're still learning with them. I mean, you decipher whether or not this person does really love you, but they just have certain things that they need to work on. If they're constantly with their actions showing you that they don't love you, I do feel that there is somebody here, possibly a water sign, who is watching you, okay, and hoping that you get things balanced out. You fight off the haters because they're waiting for you. If not, if this is already a water sign that's in your life, you decide, use your intuition. You know your situation. I don't. I'm just reading what's here. It could be that you guys need to figure out what the heck is going on. Let go of trying to change the situation, change them, but actually converse, speak what needs to be said, and then maybe a honeymoon. Spending some time together. So it could really go either way. I mean, maybe for some Aquariuses, this is resonating, and the other part of a new love is resonating, all right? So I'm going to end it there because I'm taking forever, all right? So Aquarius, if you're resonating with this message, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.